Hey guys, welcome back to Cruiserman's Inventions. Today we're just going to be talking about this drift trike here, and what I've done so far is changed out the motor side. That's the generator side there, and that's the motor side. This one here is split into three, and it has more copper in it than say the other one that I done in half. You see how that wire's coming from the top and then way down to the halfway mark? This one's rewired in two parts. And I just finished putting this one on. But as you can see, this has got the 1.5mm wire on it. It's wrapped around about, roughly 15 times per pole. So this one here, it didn't. I just put it on, and it did. The whole trike just didn't want to take off, and so I kind of rewired. There's not enough copper on it, is what's the problem. The controller really registered as a fair bit of a load. Now this is a 800-watt controller, 48 volt, but I boosted it right up to 72. And changed out the capacitors for 100-volt ones, so I can take it right up to 100 volts. One of the things that keep happening to me, guys, just recently is the chain keeps coming off down here because one of my tack welds has come off my lock nuts down here. But another thing is I had a halfway bridge rectifier under here that was coming from two poles, but I also linked in two of them. So I added in, I don't know if you can see that, guys, but there's three pins coming off here off the generator side. This one's split into three parts. It's every 12 poles, and it's tied off at the end. Then the three parts are joined as one generator. But anyway, the three wires that are coming off here, I only drew off the two coming back to the halfway bridge rectifier. Where did it go? Here. I'll quickly show you guys. This is a halfway rectifier, and if you notice, it's got AC on one side up here. Sorry, my camera's not that good, and a plus sign on the other. That plus is positive DC, and on the opposite side over here would be your DC negative. Now, whatever you put in between in the way of AC power here, and on the opposite side down here, it'll come out these two pins, positive here DC and negative down there on the opposite side. So yeah, I put two of them in, and I'd linked in the cells, which took up to 100 volts. I've just done to two into one of these, and then coming out DC back into the batteries. So now it only does two of the poles going through the half rectifier does only 100. I can kind of. This may be the last video of this, guys. Video. Because remember, it had a motor on it, and it was going perfectly reason, absolute reason. However, but I done it. This is the first drift trike tube. That is made of washing machine motors and washing machine on the other side. Two different gears as well. So I thought that was interesting, guys, because it is the first on YouTube. So oh my boy here, hey monkey, come on, yeah, play with that bridge, good boy. All right, so do just put this block there. Try and get, oh, wrong one, doofus. Oh, drive wheel, here we go. Drive wheel. Put the block under the drive wheel, and I just want to show you something, because when this is driving, when this is driving, I put the fans on, systems on. Now back the throttle. You'll see the generator side's tuning too. Okay, it's still getting up to 130 volts by the looks of it. Whew, it's still way too much. That's why that controller was heating up, is because as I was coming up to the corner, I reached below 100 because I could have blown the controller. So yeah, that's what's going on with it. But this may you see, and then the chain keeps jumping off over here and stuff. So the concept of it does work, and that's what I want to say in this video. The concept of it does work. It's just that I've spent too much hours on this, guys. And if I had an alternator converted and put it on here, would I do it? And would I keep the regen side? I could keep the regen side and just put an alternator on the other side. These washing machine motors, they are good, but they have just too many problems. And I'd sooner rather have an alternator on there because they're way faster and way more economical. Even though you need a couple of more batteries for the mag, you know. I like the electromagnetics. It's powerful. It's powerful as my other e-bikes. They do well with the alternators on. That's why I've always just built these washing machine motors, just to show you guys what they're capable of and everything. As you saw, this only got up to about 41 kilometers an hour. It's been an awesome test, guys, and thank you for coming along on this journey with me with this. It's been a mission, because when I first started, my controller was blowing. It came in the mail and it didn't work. Okay, so that was my first hiccup. Things, I actually rewired two of these motors. That was one, and that was the other one. I had this one on my very first test, which was on my big bike. Would I put the motor back on here? I was thinking about it. This has taken way more hours than, say, to put a motor on here. But taking it from this stage, putting an alternator on here reconverted would be massive. This thing would fly. Be awesome as a trike. Try and keep the regen on the other side so that I can at least get some charge back. Be way more powerful. It'll boost this thing up to over probably 55 to, yeah, I'm guessing 55, if not 60 Ks or 72 volts. These are only 10 amp hour batteries. So, yeah. So the fan worked a treat. Sorry about that, guys. All kinds of things come in and out. So try and, I don't know, disconnect this out as much as I can. Maybe, good boy, you got it. That's a boy. Maybe I could turn it on and just go around the yard again. Jet boy. The wheel spinning all the way around that tree there, and all the way around the circuit. I'll try and put this here for a minute. Keep an eye on that tig, my little tiggy. Alright, so just kind of put it. Oh, there's no good place to put this, guys. Let's have a look again. Alright, you can see that. Alright, boy, come on. Whew, it's one of those ones you give it some help. Whew. That tire started smoking. It's hot. Uh, but anyways, guys, this could be the last video on this, guys. I'm sick of it myself. I don't want to say it, but I really am. So I'm going to rebuild this into something else, guys. Awesome, guys. Oh. And again, have all the breakfasts I missed out on. Cool, guys. Thanks for watching. Cruiser Man out, guys.